You won championships in 80, 82, 85, 87, 88. Which one was the most special to you? Or which one still to this day gets you kind of tingling?
Well, I would say, like I said, 87 gets me tingling. And I watched that probably the most. Even though I watch all of them.
Right.
And, you were unstoppable in that series, by the way.
You know, listen, people don't know this. Pat Riley came to me and he says, he called me and he said, I want to sit down and talk to you. I said, okay. So I met him early before the season and he sent all of us these letters that we had to be in top shape. Body fat had to be a certain percentage. I mean, Byron, remember?
Heck yeah.
And so after he got done discussing all that, he says, Buck, I need you to score more. I said, did you ask Kareem? That's the first thing I said. Did you talk to Kareem? He said, yeah, I talked to Cap. He good with it. I said, okay, because if you want me to score more, I got to shoot more.
Right.
And so, so then I ran out and I started working on my post game.
Everybody always talks about Bird as the biggest shit talker back in the 80s.
Right.
But we had Worthy on our show. We had AC on the show. And we had Coop on the show. They said it's the Three Musketeers. It was the Three Musketeers that started all of that back in the 80s.
So let me tell you what has happened. No, this is fun. This is fun. There's no practice like a Laker practice.
No.
Trash talking.
Oh, I know.
But still focused. See, Pat wouldn't let us talk trash unless we were focused and still, following, the game plan in terms of what he was putting into in that practice. But I'm gonna tell you what this sums all this up. Kenny Smith, I used to be on TNT, so he pulls me aside and says, "Magic, I got to tell you two stories." I said, "Okay." So first, you guys went up 2-0 against us, and we're changing in the form, getting ready to go back to Houston for Game 3, and the ball boy said, "Hey, I'll see you next season."
Hey, that wasn't me.
No, that wasn't me. That was Carlo.
That was Carlo.
So, and Kenny said, no, we still got, 2 more games at home. He said, you guys won't be coming back. He said, it trickled all the way down to the ball boys that they knew you guys were going to win, that you guys were going to take care of business, even on the road. He said, that blew me away. And he said, the second thing that blew me away was, you guys never talk trash to us. You talk trash to each other. He said, I remember when Maxwell was on you. And so Byron and Coop said,
Maxwell said he could guard him.
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
Out loud.
So me and Coop said, Buck, did you hear what he just said?
So you making sure he's getting
we made sure Buck heard it. Buck said, no. But, hey, Kid J. Buck said, no, I heard him. But Buck, doing his thing, he waited till like the last quarter. Because Buck was like, and then the last quarter, he went in the post. And he started sky hooking Max's ass to death, right? Max tried to take away the sky, Buck drop step, layup. Man, we throw it in the post to him again. Me and Coop, Buck, that's what we talking about. Kill his ass. He can't guard you, Buck. Buck's like, I got him. So Max, Buck catch the next one post. Max said, hey, man, come help. Buck got the ball. No, you don't need no help. Ain't that what you said earlier? You don't hook him again, right? And from that point on, that's how we were, though.
That's right.
We never... And that was like the first time you saw Buck turn to somebody and say, oh, no, you said you don't need no help. Because we always talk shit to each other to get each other going because we held each other to a different standard than most teams do. Our objective every game was, okay, who's the top 3 guards on that team? We're going to dominate their ass.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how we looked at it.
That's how we talk trash.
Yeah.
It was to each other, not to actually the opponent. And so we, got each other going from that trash talking to each other. And so Game 7, Dallas at the Forum. My boy go in, Byron get smacked. they don't call it. So he mad, you know. And he getting ready to go handle somebody, right? I call him, no. That ain't how you get him back. Bust his butt. That's how you get him back. Do you know that boy went off for 28, 29 points? But he went off for the next 4 or 5 jumpers. And at that last one, he held his hand up on him and started dancing back down. I said, that's what I'm talking about. And so, see, that's how we were. See, we were able to really lift each other up, not by trying to go at the other team, because trash talking is trash talking unless you can back it up.
Yeah.
And the Lakers, Showtime Lakers, were able to back up trash talking to each other.
Taking that winning mindset. And we talked about this on the back of the bus way back in the day. I'm going to tell y'all this quick story. Buck, on the back of the bus, he was always the orchestrator. B, come back here. Coop, come here, man. What y'all going to do? What y'all going to do when basketball's over?
Yep.
I said, man, I want to coach. Okay. Coop, I want to coach too, but I want to coach women.
Yep.
Okay. Buck, what you want to do? Shit, I'm going to be a billionaire. He was like, what? Man, look, man. They gave the wrong brother some money because I'm going to make this money work. I'm going to be an entrepreneur.
Yep.
And this is what this man, and when you talk about mindset, he said this 40 years ago, right? So it's not surprising to me to see championships with the Lakers, obviously, because I was a part of some of those with him. But the Dodgers, you know, you see the Commanders now. You've taken that mindset into business. So just for our audience, just kind of explain to them how that mindset has transferred from the athletic part of you to the businessman that's been so successful in that court as well.
Well, it doesn't change, right? And just like you have this great podcast, this great show, you know, when I walked in, I already knew it was going to be about excellence, see, because that's who you are, see? And so this is who I am. You know, what you see is what you get, you know? I'm going to always be a man that is trying to win at all costs, but also grow. You know, you got to be smart at what you do. So I research everything, or tell my team to research it and give it to me, because everything I learned on the court also I applied in business. So the same discipline, same work ethic, same focus. You got to have strategies, you know, and then, you know, you built this successful company, and then you got to protect your brand and grow it. Just like we grew the Laker brand. See, it started, Jerry West and them played and all of that, but the real Laker brand got big from Showtime Lakers.
Showtime,
And so we made it a worldwide brand. And so all I'm trying to do, the same way I applied myself to basketball, and listen, I was 150% in. Right?
Yeah.
And there's no distractions, no nothing. It's the same thing I'm doing in business today. And then I tell the team, you know, I talk to all the players on all the teams that I'm a part owner of, and I tell them the same thing, you know. You got to be focused. This got to be your only thing, right? For these 6-7 months, you got to just be focused on winning football games, soccer games, basketball games, whatever.
And Jay was talking earlier before you got here, Buck. He said, you know, Buck got 15 championships.
15
I said,
total championships.
Yeah, you got a lot of them.
Yeah, got a lot of rings, and
he got so many rings. He need one more hand for the other 5. Just so y'all know,
He gonna need a 4th hand.
Yeah, he gonna need a 4th hand because them Commanders coming too.
And the
Dodgers are coming back for a repeat.
Yeah, we feel really good about it. And then, but what's really wonderful about this conversation is, look at Byron and look at me. You know, the things that we were talking about doing, we are doing it, and we have been successful off the court. But most of the Showtime Lakers are doing great things.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching Byron Scott's Fast Break. If you like what you saw, here's some more videos. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.